waited a long time for this. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. The courage on display here is incredible. He threw a punch and just got countered. One punch could change everything in this battle. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
It's so hot, so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Corrales is stumbling and bumbling. And right back into the fray.
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Punch, counter punch. Catch and shoot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. How about that time counter shot? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. He is down.
Completely switched up.
What do we expect to see here in round two? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Beautiful counter punch. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. No rest for the weary. When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut would probably come in handy.
You are fighting a swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
rope-a-dope here. Do you believe what we are seeing? Both men step back for just a moment. There's a counter shot. Not a lot of defense here at all. There's a counter shot. That punch lands. Good counter punching. That uppercut just missed. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Loma in that last. On to the third. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Catch and shoot. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. There's a counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. That left hook misses. Beautiful counter punch. Good counter punch. That punch landed. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well, I guess he's decided he's going to taunt his opponent now. Lomachenko is buzzed. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Oh, and this is really going to rub him the wrong way. A perfect counter shot. Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. May we continue?
Let's talk about Deigo Corrales. And there's the bell to start round 4. They got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
And he scores with the counter. Nice punch. It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Nice defense with that jab. Corrales might be ready to go. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner?
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Deigo Corrales. Time for the fifth round. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Well done with that counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? We wanted action, and they are delivering. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. This is the beginning of round 6. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork or you're going to be a cooked goose.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Beautiful counter shot. And that jab just missed with the left hand. That counter punch caught him clean. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
It's the one who draws first blood, Tom. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Do you believe what we're seeing? That jab gets blocked. There's no way. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Hold that thought. Oh, and Corrales, the body language tells you all you need to know. And that shot will do it as Corrales goes down. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
A shot from the gods took an...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Deigo Corrales. And there's the bell to start round 7. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They ring the bell, and here we go. Caution being thrown to the wind. Good counter punch. Missed him with that uppercut. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Good counter punch. That left hook missed. Insane action. There's a counter shot. Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
That's another scoring shot. Misses with the straight left. Beautiful counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That hook won't score. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. How about that time counter shot? Left hook just missed. Good counter punching. Both men step back for just a moment. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Loma and round 8, and we're off again. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Well done with that counter shot. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Nice counter. Nice job to block that uppercut. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Nice counter. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Perfect punch. There's a counter shot. Nice work to avoid the left uppercut. Corrales is stumbling and bumbling. And down goes Deigo Corrales. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
That's lights out, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
GG.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen.